The group is outraged by the government's decision to deny them Ghanaian citizenship status.
The discrimination being maintained with our children, whereby our forefathers built this nation. There's no doubt about that. Me speaking, my father served in the West African Frontier Forces. Also, he was part of the Gold Coast Regiment. But today, I myself been denied citizenship. And this is very serious that we have to call the attention of the government. The discrimination where it is going is very dangerous.
I don't know where in the world where one person or two people commit a crime and then the whole community is held responsible. Not only that,
that's the point.
They will go and attack even a child of 3 years, 2 months.
Oh, that's bad.
That's anything to do with that particular thing. This is too serious.
Very bad.
Any group within the society is alienated or subjected to any form of discrimination. It creates a fertile ground for social unrest, extremism, and violent reactions. Such marginalization erodes trust in the state, fuels grievances, and undermines the legitimacy and effectiveness of governance structures. When marginalized communities are left vulnerable and unprotected, it breeds a sense of injustice and fuels resentment.
Fulani for today. Fulani for Mosade. He had the guts to stand before a camera to say things like these. Say, insurgencies would rise in Ghana just like it's risen in other countries. Or no jina when you to me kase, they are going to determine who the president is, signing warning and cautions to the citizens of Ghana. And then we have an interior ministry, a defense ministry, and a whole government shut like that watching these people on camera.
Guys,
my God,
if you've enjoyed this video so far, please do me a huge favor and hit the like button and subscribe. These videos take quite a long time to make, so if you could help me out, I'll love you forever. Thank you all for your support. Now let's get back to this crazy story.
Now, this video is a continuation of the series of videos that I have done and I continue to do on the Fulanis rising issues in Ghana. Now, nobody wants to talk about this. The mainstream media won't talk about this. So it will take me to talk about this video. Now, these people have recorded a series of videos. Some of them, they were warning. Some of them, they were threatening. Some of them, they were drawing the government's attention to a particular issue. But what happened is mainstream media, what they do, they rather put those videos in a very small corner. You don't get to see the relevance of it. But the fact of the matter is that the press conference, which are being called, that was the motive of the video. That is what they are communicating to government. And we need to let the government stay alert and know what is going on and what the Fulanis in Ghana are thinking and are planning. And that's the reason why I'm committed to doing that, so that we can know what is happening. Now, take note that this video was recorded as far as 2023. That was when the video was recorded. And I see some of you go into my comment section and you are like, this video is an old video. Why are you bringing it now? This video is an old video, but it is relevant today. Why am I saying this? So this video was recorded in the heat of when, there was going to be an election. That was what made this video very relevant. So the NDC community went toe to toe to the NDC, went toe to toe to the Fulani communities and asked them to vote for them. Last time in my old video, you can check it out and watch. I've seen new video where President John Dramani Mahama stated when the Fulanis fought in the war for Ghana. Now, in this current video, Johnson Esiedun Ketia, who is the General Secretary, who is now may contest as a presidential candidate if Mahama doesn't go for the third term. He also went to the Fulani community and reassured them that he has already been fighting for the Fulanis to get citizenship in Ghana.
Fulani for Fulani for. Aye.
Fulani for. Almost said that Fulani that begin Jabia and Ghana. We media ever come Fulani for. Ever come Hausa for. Ever come Chese. Nipa. Womudi womu dressing. MP before Pam woman teaching woman said woman Ghana for. But Bibia ever frame me. I mean I'm maame soja for this year. Yeah, I wouldn't pass a young man. Now, Nipa will say on your gun and me, oh, my name Trinity. Now, about what they are for travel area. I think they will say the children or children was open. I'm from Metro. No, no, the person.
Dabi.
80 million. Fabia, Wina open.
That's it.
NDC, and file.
So that was Johnson Esiedun Ketia. Now, in this video, Alhaji Barry, before then, has not been given citizenship. Now, I'm sure he has been given citizenship because in one of the videos that I published, he stated that he has been appointed as the board of director for the Ghana International Trade Fair under Ghana Tourism Authority under a sensitive position. He stated this. In case you don't remember, check that one out.
General Secretary of the Fulbe Welfare Group, Tabita Lupulako, Alhaji Musa Bari, commended the president for appointing Fulani individuals to key positions in his administration, describing the moves as unprecedented in Ghana's history.
The President of the Republic, John Dramani Mahama, for giving us a slot appointees. He has appointed myself as one of the board directors of Ghana International Trade Fair under the Ministry of Trade. Also, our Fulani chief was also appointed as a board member of Zongo Development Fund.
So in this video recorded in 2023, Alhaji Barry expressed outrage over government decision to deny the Fulanis citizenship. Now, he went further and said that their forefathers contributed to the nation, and even his father served in the West African Frontier Forces and was also part of the Gold Coast Regiment. And that was how relevant and how important the Fulanis served Ghana. And so they needed to be classified as citizens.
The group is outraged by the government's decision to deny them Ghanaian citizenship status.
The discrimination being meted to us with our children, whereby our forefathers built this nation. There's no doubt about that. Me speaking, my father served in the West African Frontier Forces. Also, he was part of the Gold Coast Regiment. But today, I myself been denied citizenship. And this is very serious that we have to call the attention of the government. The discrimination, where it is going, is very dangerous.
Now, under the same conference, one person also said that he doesn't understand. In fact, it is only in Ghana where a community like the Fulani community could be blamed for the cause of one person, one Fulani who misbehaved. So in a nutshell, he's saying that how come one Fulani can go and misbehave in Ghana, his cattle will go and destroy people's land, and you can't deal with the person, and you are blaming the whole Fulanis and calling us names. According to him, it is so bad a thing to do in Ghana.
I don't know where in the world where one person or two people will commit a crime and then the whole community is held responsible. Not only that, they will go and attack even a child of 3 years, 2 months, who hasn't got anything to do with that particular thing. This is too serious.
Then the convener of the conference, which was held, don't forget, I'm reminding you, this video was aired in 2023. Take note. So the convener of the program was, Adib Sani. He is also the CEO of Jakite Center for Human Security. Now, Adib Sani also warned that the situation can pose a national security threat if efforts are not focused on resolving it. In a nutshell, he's saying that if Fulanis are not given their citizenship, if Fulanis are not regulated, if Fulanis are not given the respect that they need as Ghanaians, it could pose a national security threat. So, listen to Adib Sani.
When any group within the society is alienated or subjected to any form of discrimination, it creates a fertile ground for social unrest, extremism, and violent reactions. Such marginalization erodes trust in the state, fuels grievances, and undermines the legitimacy and effectiveness of governance structures. When marginalized communities are left vulnerable and unprotected, It breeds a sense of injustice and fuels resentment.
So you heard Adib San. Now, all these videos poses to a series of threats, warning that the Fulanis have been given to Ghanaians, just to draw the attention to the fact that the Fulanis in Ghana are supposed to be legitimized and be given Ghanaian citizenship. Now, it's possible you may be watching this video for the first time, or you may even be coming into contact with my channel for the first time. Do well to subscribe, share the video. But before that, this same Alhaji Barry had done series of videos and warned the government. Now, in the first video, he warned the government of Ghana that the Fulanis were being victimized. They were not being given their citizenship. And so he's calling on the government. If not, they will know that the Fulani of today is not yesterday's Fulani. Watch that.
Percentage of the Fulanis who were even with NDC who converted to MPP because of Samira, and now you came to power and you are telling us that we are foreigners. It's a very serious reason that the leadership is going to stand on that, and then we decide who rules this country. We are waiting for them. We will tell them our peace of mind and show them that we are no more the yesterday's Fulanis. We are today's Fulanis, and we will be Fulani forever.
And then after this, Alhaji Berry made another press conference and came to apologize to the government, because I realized after that, the Foreign Affairs Minister Okujoto Ablakwa went to meet them, and a segment of the Fulanis were given their citizenship. So he came and withdrew the earlier statement he made threatening the government, and now said that everything is being resolved and that he himself is being legitimized. So that was when he also made this video and said that the old video, his statement was taken out of context. Watch that.
Here, first of all, to thank our president, His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, and also the Foreign Minister, Honorable Ablakwa, and also the entire NDC executives across the country.
And also apologize for his viral video of sending a strong message to the presidency.
We apologize for a video that's a bad note just captured due to our interaction, the miscommunication that we had that brought me here to straighten up issues.
So according to, the leader of the Fulani community in Ghana, in fact, there was a swift intervention when it came out that, a number of Fulanis, passports and Ghana cards have been seized because apparently they are not Ghanaian, and during the investigation, they could not speak, whatever. So the government, intervened swiftly, quickly, and even the minister, I don't know the minister, but I'm sure it's Okujoto Ablakwa, one of his deputies, went there and assured them that, look, Fulanis, you are Ghanaians. Fulanis, we will give you a Ghana passport. Don't worry. For what you had there, it was just for the people. Don't worry. We'll do it for you, okay? Fulanis will do it for you. Yes, so they did it for them, and so he came and apologized.
But I think somebody just recorded it out of order. And I think we are here to correct those issues. It's not about denying of citizenship. Let's correct it. Let's correct this thing. The NDC is not denying anybody's citizenship. I came here to correct certain message that I got, and somebody just recorded it, and it's unfortunate that a mischief could be done whilst indoor interactions will take place. So here we are, the people that I came on behalf of them. Very luckily, very quickly, the president have responded, and the minister is even here with me. Although he's somewhere there talking, he came here and intervened. These are the documents or the passport that have been captured of all of them, all the Fulanis. So you can see them, all of them are holding their documents that have been captured. 3 days to Monday, they will have their passport. So anytime anybody who saw this video that the mischieved person have sent across should regard it. And we also disregard it, and also we are apologizing to all executives of the MDC who have seen the video that felt very bad. We are so sorry. These are internal arguments that we did yesterday. And then we thank the president, we thank the minister too for his swift intervention.
But after that, recently, he also made another video, which was also reported on Joy News. And in that video, he came back again that now he has been appointed as the board of director for Ghana International Trade Fair. Then the Fulani chief has also been appointed. He's also one key sensitive position. But he's telling Ghanaians that there are still a lot more Fulanis who still need to be given Ghanaian citizenship. If Ghana doesn't want to see instability like it's happening in the Sahel regions, like Burkina Faso, like where again, like Nigeria, like all those places, Cote d'Ivoire, then Ghana should do the right thing, to do the needful and legitimize those Fulanis in Ghana.
Challenges about the discrimination is still going on, and then denial of citizenship. I'm telling you, it is very real, and then we are just reminding him. He promised during the campaign time that discrimination and tribalism and marginalization will be the thing of the past if he comes to power. So it's an appeal to him. Now we are appealing to him. He should put focus. The amendment that they are going to do in the Constitution, he should interpret the Citizenship Act. Who is a Ghanaian? That is what we wanted to ask. In this discrimination, we should take a clue with our neighboring countries. That is Nigeria. About this Boko Haram is about discrimination and marginalizations. Burkina Faso is facing the same thing. Niger is facing the same thing. Mali is facing the same thing. So this is a security issue that the government have to look at.
So that is a summary of the story I brought you today. My job is to give you the story that the mainstream media, they reject, or they just, step on it so that you know what is happening. I'm not here to give a verdict. I respect Fulanis because I know that some Fulanis have been here since we're living with Fulanis. I know. So for me, I respect everybody. But the decision lies in the bosom of the government. They know what to do. They are professionals. They know what is best. But the Fulanis tone down when you are making your request. That's the only thing I can say to you. My name is Kweku Africa. What do you also think? Do you think Ghana needs to take an immediate action on the continuous threat being peddled by Fulanis in Ghana, led by Alhaji Barry, or is a normal thing? We should just forget it and move on. My name is Kweku Africa. Don't forget to subscribe, comment, and share the video. It's a wrap for today.